Friday anatomy quiz! I was away last week, but I'm back! And this week it's Guess the Structure. I have 5 structures with 4 clues each. Remember that you can always pause the video or indeed rewind the video at any time if you need to have a little bit more time to think. So if you're ready, grab a pen and let's get to it! Question 1. This structure is found in the thoracic cavity. It is attached to the sternum by ligaments. It is innervated by the vagus and phrenic nerve, and it has 1, 2, 3 layers. Question 2. This is a midline structure that's found in the neck. It has superior and inferior horns that extend from its lateral aspect. It provides attachment for the vocal cords, and it is commonly known as Adam's apple. Question 3. This structure attaches to the lateral femoral condyle. It also attaches to the anterior aspect of the medial tibial eminence. It stabilizes the knee joint, and it is commonly ruptured in a twisting injury to the knee. Question 4 is in fact a group of structures. Now these are midline structures. The second clue is that they have superior and inferior facets. They also have spinous processes that extend posteriorly. And the fourth clue is that they have costal facets. Question 5. This is another structure that's found in the neck. It lies in front of the carotid sheath and it is supplied by the accessory nerve. It is a key landmark in the neck that in fact divides the neck into anterior and posterior triangles. So you ready for the answers? The answer to question 1 was the pericardium, which is found in the thoracic cavity. The pericardium contains the heart and the start of the great vessels. It consists of 3 layers, which includes the outer pericardium, which is fibrous, and this in fact attaches to the sternum by the superior and inferior sternopericardial ligaments. The serosal layer of the pericardium, which is the inner layer, does indeed have 2 parts. The inner visceral layer covers the heart and the start of the great vessels. The parietal layer, which is outside of the visceral layer, closely adheres to the fibrous pericardium. The answer to question 2 is the thyroid cartilage, which is indeed a midline structure that's found in the larynx. It attaches superiorly to the hyoid bone by the median and lateral thyrohyoid ligaments and the thyroid membrane. It articulates inferiorly with the cricoid cartilage via the inferior horns or cornu at the cricothyroid joint. The answer to question 3 is the anterior cruciate ligament of the knee. The other cruciate ligament is of course the posterior cruciate ligament. Both of these structures are very important in keeping the knee joint stable. The anterior cruciate ligament is the most commonly injured ligament in sports, such as football and skiing. The answer to question 4 is a thoracic vertebra. There are 12 thoracic vertebrae, and like the other vertebrae, they have a body, a pedicle, and a lamina that connects it to the spinous process. But the giveaway clue here was that the thoracic vertebrae have costal facets that provide attachment to the ribs. Question 5 was the sternocleidomastoid muscle, which arises from not 1, but 2 heads. One is from the manubrium of the sternum, and the other is from the clavicle. Now this muscle runs obliquely upwards and backwards. And guess where the sternocleidomastoid is going to insert? Right, the mastoid process of the temporal bone. And in fact, a little bit inserts onto the lateral parts of the superior nuchal line of the occipital bone. sternocleidomastoid is supplied by the accessory nerve, and it rotates the head to the opposite side, and it's best demonstrated by looking across and downwards. So how did you do this week? If you liked our quiz, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, tell all your friends, and remember, it's Friday! So stay funky, people!